Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Ecclesiastes 1 to 10, Proverbs 20 and Psalm 20 and start. Once the preacher said there, King Zeus, vanity of vanities, the preacher, vanity of vanities, all's vanity. What does man gain by all toil which he toils on the sun? When he good and generic comes, the earth will meet well, sun rises, sun goes down, and his stuff is for rise. Rainbows to sun, flies round to the north, the wind around goes around one circus, the wind returns, all strength from the sea. The sea is not full, so the streams fly with their flying, and all things fall away, and they cannot honor it. It has not self I have seen, nor it filled hearing, all has been is what will be. What has been done is what will be done. There's nothing beyond this. A thing which is see this has been already named before. There is no remembrance of former things, there will be nor will there be any remembrance of anything that we are going to come after. I preach up and came to raise and Jews, and I apply my heart to seek such a power as all that's done and not happy business God going to children and to be busy with. I've seen everything that is done in the sun, behold, all is vanity and showing afterward. What was crooked cannot be made straight, it was like can be catched. I say in my heart, I have quite great wisdom surpassing all who have ever risen before me, and my heart has had great experience of wisdom much. I apply my heart to know wisdom, to know man's folly. I perceive that this is also is both striving afterward. Now much wisdom is much vexation, he increases not, increases sorrow. Yes, I have a heart come out to see pleasure and do yourself. If you hard after this, I say it was vanity, I say laughter is mad, no pleasure. What used to, especially my heart had to chew my body for my heart still guiding with this, and had to lay hold and fly. So I would see what was good for the children to do under heaven, and to feed his stellar. I made good works of built houses and villages for myself. I made myself gardens and parks, planting all kinds of fruit trees. I made myself pools from which to water the forest of growing trees. I brought male and female slaves, and slaves were born in my house. I had great possessions, I had a fox, all that any who had been before me in Jerusalem. I had together for myself silver and gold, and the treasure of kings and provinces. I have states, but the many compete with the delight of the sun to me. They became great and surpassed all who had before me in Jerusalem. This my wisdom remained with me, and whatever my eyes desired, they don't keep from them. And came my heart from no pleasure, for my heart found pleasure, not my toil. And this my all for my toil. I could say all that my hands had done, and toil I had expended in doing, and behold, all was vanity and show afterward. And there is nothing to be gained in this. They turn to conceal wisdom, madness, and folly. What can man do who comes after king? I know what has been done. I saw that there's more gain in wisdom than in folly, as there's more gain in light than in darkness. A wise person's eyes and his head, the fool walks in darkness, and the eye perceives the same event, and happens to all the I said in my heart, what happens to the fool will happen to me. I said, why have I been so very wise? I said in my heart, that there's no severity, for there's the wise of the fool, there's no enduring remembrance. Seeing that in the days to come, all will be long for you. But the wise dies just like before, so I hate life, because what is done in the sun was grievous to me. Fools vanity and strive after me. I hate all my toil, which I toil in the sun, seeing I was leave it to the man who will come after me. And he knows whether he will be wise or a fool. He will be muscle all for which I toiled, and use no wisdom under the sun. It says vanity, so I turned and gave my heart over to despair of all between my limbs under the sun. And sometimes a person is toiled with an inordinate skill must leave for everything to be enjoyed by someone who didn't toil for it. This is vanity and great evil. Was a man from all the toil and striving in his heart with which he toils beneath the sun. All the days of full sun is work of vexation, even in his heart does not rest. This is vanity, there is nothing better for a person that he should eat and drink. And find enjoyment in his toil, it says, I saw from the hand of God. And apart from him, who can eat or who can have enjoyment? And so one who pleases him, God is given within life and joy. And the citizen is given the business of and collecting, and it's good to one who pleases God. This is vanity and strive afterwards. And everything goes at reason, season, a time for every man on a time to build, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck what's planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mend, a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to turn, a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. Who against the work for his I've seen a business that goes going to children meant to be busy with. He's made everything beautiful this time. This is for the Ashanti and demands how do you say you go find out what God's done from beginning to end. I see that there's nothing better for them to jump and to do good as long as they live. I establish the and drink take place in all this time as God's good to me. I see whatever God does and yours forever, nothing can get to. No one can take it from God's done, so people fail for that which is already has been, for that which is already has been. And God seeks to the victory everywhere. Wherever I saw this in the place of justice, even there's wickedness in the place of righteousness, even there's wickedness. I say my heart, God is righteous and not wicked. There's a time for every matter for every work. I say my heart, I'm broken God, to children, and God has been done, give me see the believe themselves of a beast. What happens to children, and what happens to a beast is the same as one dies to the other. They all have the same man's name on share the beast. For its vanity, they all go to one place, all from dust and to dust will return. And this by the spirit of man goes up, and the spirit of beast goes into it. So that there's nothing better than great she reduces work. And there's just lying over able to see what would be offered. And I saw the oppression of everyone, so he'll choose the oppressed and had no one to comfort me. On this side, the oppressed those proud, and there's no one to comfort me. And I thought the dead who are already dead, more fortunate than the living who are still alive. There's none better to you, and not given, and only a sin that your deeds have done this. I saw all the toils, all skill, all come, all from his name. This is vintage, Lords of Knights, and eights and voice. They hear for crying, listen to him for a total struggle afterward. And again, so venting the song about there is no other use of it. It doesn't enter the I don't know such which is they never ask him very told to him myself but this isn't intended on having business to about the war. They good warfare to have to form on this is what to him who right to hear. There's a lot of me for says not enough to live from. Again, if you like to get the people, you know, can monkey all and don't remember that that's one of those two with saying if they focus on the there's a ball where you can all horse get there and get your hand to take advice. The wife and princess and there's an king with his simple. They saw the king move living or who lives along with all the youths and confessors and all the people often later this came out of interest. Showing sisters vantage showing them. God is such a good task God for the journey to listen is better than to offer sacrifice of course. You know that you do evil. You know rush to make your heart be hasty out of work for God. Who God always in heaven you on earth, therefore when you were to few. For you comes much better and fools with many words when you vow to God, don't delay paying you. You have no pleasure for the pay what you vow. It is better that you should vow than that you should vow not pay. Then when you mouth lady and sin, don't say poor message that was a mistake. I should God be angry in voice and sure work you has. When during the increasing words go made this fact because the one you must fear. You see the problem and see the oppression upon by this injustice and righteousness. Do be amazed at the matter, for the high officials watched by high, and they high ones over. There's a game for a land everywhere, king committed to cultivated fields. He who loves money will not be satisfied with money, nor he who loves wealth. Yet this income is also vanity. And good increase you eat, and one advantage that I know to see them with the sight. Who is asleep of labour, whether they eat little or much with the full stomach, which will not learn. As great as you will have seen the same which will kept by that own to his head. These which are lost in bad adventure, and use of others. He slept with his hands and care for them all of them who shall go there. They could just came in, shall take nothing for it towards you will be carried away in his hand. His sisters grieves you, just in case I shall go. What can I say to him towards the way? However, all days he eats adopted in much vexation, sickness, and anger. The aware seems to be good and fitness to intrigue and find him. You know, told which went towards on the food of the sun, and the 3 days left. And this coming in with this is law. Now, listen to him, God's given wealth and possession, the power to enjoy it. And to accept his love and justness to others, and the gift of God. And do not remember the days of his life, because God keeps him occupied with joy in his heart. This is the evil that I have seen on the sun. His light hair and mankind, and into him God and good as wealth, possession, honor. So he lacks nothing at all in his idea. God does not give him power to enjoy it. The stranger enjoys in this reality, it grieves you for men falls 100 children. And lives when he is 30 days and years of many. His soul's not satisfied with life's good things, he says no better. There's still one child's better off than any for it comes about in good and darkness. In darkness his name is covered, and more of it is not seen the sun or known anything. He ever finds rest rather than he. Even though he should live 1,000 years twice over, he enjoyed it could do all good to all pass. Well, 12 minutes for the Lord's mouth, he intercepts no stuff there. The advantage of the wise man is full what does poor man have, he knows how to conduct himself with living. It's the side that eyes from the bungalow after. This shows his advantage trying afterward. When it come to he's already been named as no man, and he's not able to distribute one stronger than he. The more worse, the more advantage. What's the advantage to me? And he knows what is good, and when he lives 3 days in his vain life. When she passes like a shadow, fake and tell man will be often under the sun. The good news is better than the rest of women, day death and day life. And it's a good to have some man, and it's a good to have the feasting. And it's the end of all mankind, and the little way time. So it's better than laughter, for by silence the face, the heart may bear. How otherwise it has a man, and how the fools it has to live. The birth from it here big voice. Here the songs of falls, as the crackling of thorns and the pastures of laughter falls. It says his vanity surely fresh eyes of wise man's. Here bright cups of heart as the end of the thing that's beginning. The patient spirit is better than the kind spirit. And you don't quicken your heart spirit to become anything, and give logic to it in the heart of fools. Say not, why are you as the whole days and days? It is not whom was the justice is good with inheritance, and the advantage is the son. The advantage of wisdom like protection of money, and the advantage of knowledge like wisdom preserves life in him he has. It's the work who can make straight the ways made crooked. In days of prosperity be joyful, in day of adversity consider. God has made the ones well together. So man will not find anything they'll be after. In my vain life I have seen everything. There's a righteous man precious in righteousness. There's a wicked man peril on his life in the order. Be not overly righteous, and don't make yourselves too wise. Why should you destroy yourself? Be not overly wicked, neither beautiful. Why should you die before your time? It is good that you should take hold of this. If you withhold not your hand, for one who fears gold shall come from both of them. With a good strength to wise, and more than 10 miles were in the sea. Do you know, surely there is not a righteous man, and nothing does good, never sins. You don't take to heart all things that people say, and lest you hear certain cursing. Your heart knows that many times you have suffered cursed others. All the side testify was I said, I'll be wise, but it was far from me. Now which has been is far off and deep, very deep, who can find that? I turn my heart to know and to search and to seek wisdom in the scheme of things, and to know the wickedness, the folly, and the foolishness is madness. I find some of it more bitter than death, one whose heart sins in death. This is for he please God escapes it, but sin is taken by her. Now, this is what I found since the preacher. Well, I didn't want to find escape of things. It's also repeatedly arrived nothing. One man among 1,000 I found, the woman among all these I had nothing. See, this alone I found, God made man over. They saw it many escapes, who was likewise, who knows the interpretation of things. Man's wisdom makes face, and haunts his face change. I say, keep the case because of God's sight. You don't haste to go for the present, don't take his to me, of course. He does what it was. I don't think he is free. And he missed that too. You don't. It keeps going on and everything, the one whole night of time and just way. A time away for everything on low man shall light heaven. He does not always speak if you can tell him how it will be. And him is power to return his way. Power of the dead death, there is no dischargeable. All wickedness let those who are given no. Well the times over I'll apply my heart to all there's none and someone men the power of men to his heart. I saw the wicked buried, they used to go out of the holy place and will praise them, see where they have done such things. It says to get the sense against the old deeds and execute speedily. Other children may civilly said to you, those sinned to you 100 times as long as life. I know it will be well those fearful. They fearful, they will not be well wicked, and neither will be wrong as days like sure. Because you just for fearful, but there's a vanity that takes place in us. Righteous people to whom it happens according to deeds of wicked people to whom it happens according to deeds of righteous. I said that this is like men joyful, and there is nothing better than sun to eat and drink and be joyful. This will go with him in his talk through the days of his life that God's given unto us. I apply my heart to know and see the business done, and neither day nor do one that's isolated. That's all the work go. And you can't find out the work that's done. However much man may to honesty, you will not find out. You know a wise man claims to know, you cannot find out. When all the sad they taught examining or how the righteous and the wise and their deeds and their hand go. With love or hate man does not know both them before. They stand for all, since stand for the habit of the righteous and the wicked to good and evil, to clean and unclean, to him is sacrifice and him is just on sacrifice. As the good one is, so is the sinner. He who swears as he is shuns in it. Is new and all that is done in it. The same happens to always the hearts of children are full of evil. And men in the hearts of other live after that they go to the who is joined with all the living except for a living dog is better than their life. They're living there, they'll die with the dead and nothing. And no more for the memory of them is forgone. Love the hand and be for your passion forever they have no more share and all that is done in the They are eager both to drink of mouth and make half the gods already approve what you do. And that you go to always white. And not all will be like when you enjoy life with a wife whom you love, all the days of vain life, days good and young, just your taste a portion of life, and you told which you told in the sun. Love your hand, vice, and zeal with your life. There is no work of Lord, nor to wisdom, shall and which you against all under the sun, the race is not such a swift, and all about to strong, and no bread so wide, no rich to intelligent, fair to those not. When time and chance, it happened to more, who does not know the name, like fish that you like birds, according to their said children, may that's no evil time when some of us one. We've seen an example which understand, seem great to me. There's a little sea with 3 men, and great king came against the besiegers, with burning siege against it. There was found a poor wise man, and he bites wisdom of the sea. I don't remember the poor wise man, but I say that wisdom is better than mine. The poor man's wisdom is despised the words of her. Words of wise hands quiet are better than the shadow of all among fools. This is better than the weapon of one said destroys one's good. You know, if I think who's on and give a snitch to the full of like outweighs wisdom, which time inclines to the right, was hard to love. And the fool walks on the right, he lacks it says that when he is full, and the will rise against it. And the only class comments are like great offense to us. As you I see in the if I was on that I perceive from the rule, voice and many high place, and every sin in the place. I see slaves on horse and pens, walk on the ground like slaves. He digs a pale one. Volunteer, and some by him embraceable. He Christ into her by the useless laws and daily by the his eyes one to her as he receives more strength with the house one to succeed. It is 7 miles before his child, there's no wrong to jump. Well, I told me his mouth was one of the favorite of the focus. You know what's his mouth for, and it's talking to you for honest. All multiplies words, no man knows words to. You can tell all be after to a full price if he doesn't know the way to say. More to you, when you can understand the prince face, no one happy I am when you can understand the neighbor. And it's the property of shaking off in the case. And there's often roosting, saying through it, and then so we're actually says me from laughter. And one guy's life, money is everything, even if those do cuss. When your bedroom cuss the rest of the bird, they will carry a voice, some winged creature, tell them out. Proverbs 20. Why is the mock no joke? Whoever lets show by his dumb, my terrible can't the ground when I however breaks and aim for his slack. As often meant to keep away from chef and made for recalling. It's like it doesn't play in the autumn hill, so you can have sign nothing. The poet in advance sounds like the old man unstable to Jordan. Aim and proclaims his step slow, but I feel when he can find him. She walks into your best judge not often. And I can sit judge when his oil with his eyes. And I say, remember how I'm paying for myself. And when he quits and he comes to both like a abomination of law. He shall make the soul known by his acts with his company appear never. And hearing I and seeing I, and the Lord speaking about spirit must come about it. Open your eye and you'll find your way. Bad says about when he goes away the bush. He has gone abundance cost the lives and knowledge of which shall take abundance God to will security for strength, hold and budget, but security for foreigners. Again by the sea is sweet to me after his mouth full of ground plans his touch like cancel wise God went to where all. And the Lord goes to find a revealed secret to associate with some brother. One case fathers, therefore you put it out and oxes. And have this gain haste in the bed on love you must say it. Just say I'll pay you away for what he'll deliver. And he call it from abomination to love false gods and not good messages from law. And then come in and say stand to it, snare say rashly. It's a holy and reflecting after making fast. Wise king winneth like and dress the widow from the spirit man is a lamp and the law. Such was in his fast steps love there from the spirit of the king. By a service love is done and sub up. Glory on his strength is done at all means of your hand. Where's no one finds away you strikes no clean in his thoughts. Psalm 28. To you, Lord, I call my rock, be not deaf to me. Lest if you be sad to me, I will come like those who go down to it. The voice of my place of mercy when I cry to you, Father, and lift me my hands toward you, my solace and sanctuary. No joy will fill with the workers, they will speak peace to their neighbors while you in the house. You turn the corn to work and deal with their deeds. You turn the corn to work in their hands, render them the jewel. As they do not regard the works of the Lord and the workers' hands. You turn them down and build them up, their law. Blessed be the Lord, whose hand always in my face and mercy. And the strength of my shield, in him my heart trusts on help. Heart exalts worth is all good thanks to. Lord is my strength, is you, Lord. Save the refuge of the Lord. Save the people who hand to be the shepherd and carry them forever. And as the nation had delivers happy by his father, now have a name, king, coming down at this heaven. Gives to day, but forgives their sins, and debtors. He is not to chase them, delivers the evil one. Fears the kingdom, power, the glory of the Lord. Amen. See tomorrow. Bye.